The South African economy remains muted. Growth expectations range between 1 and 1.3%, depending on who you speak to. But the drop in the amount of foreign direct investment shows just how bad the situation is.
The reasons are that we see a modest upswing in the commodity prices are ticking up modestly, but that's also why most growth is modest. And secondly, it's mostly a cyclical recovery going back to potential, but potential is also relatively low, and one of the reasons for that is that investment is very low.
One of the key causes of this constrained economic growth is the global environment. But there's an underlying issue that can be addressed closer to home. Intra-African trade is currently between only 10 and 12%.
We've got huge construction, mining and research and development capability, which is a very strong competitive capability in the rest of the continent, given the continent's endowment. So if we can send a very strong message as the country that the rest of Africa are partners and will work with our business sector to use that as a lever in the African continent, where we help them to develop, to industrialize.
Economists have emphasized that job creation is vital to economic growth, and the government has pointed to small, medium and micro enterprises as a means of creating employment.
SMEs are often innovative. SMEs often provide jobs for poorer people. It gives entrepreneurs an opportunity to try something new. And often these are entrepreneurs that haven't necessarily done something before. So it's also new opportunities for people who don't have jobs. We're trying to create jobs.
Big corporates also have a role to play. Research shows that the top 10% of the largest companies employ 75% of the country's workforce.
The big corporates invest into other things, including R&D. And we're now talking about the fourth industrial revolution, which is all about mechanization, robotics, technology, that tends to actually decrease the amount of people that the big business can have.
So what's it going to take to ignite growth, not only in South Africa, but also on the continent? Experts say the answer lies in information sharing and cooperation.
For South Africa to innovate, to develop in the fourth industrialization, needs free flow of information where ideas that impact not only on the business sector, but also socially, because that's where you get many ideas. It's through the social network, through us talking, that we have a eureka moment.
In the short and medium term, the future does appear to be brighter than it's been for some time, but there's still a long way to go.
Although there's a cyclical recovery underway now, and an SA is mainly driven by what's happening in the commodities market, it remains to be seen if it will be strong enough to ignite a business confidence that is sustained at a high level.
So we're starting to see some small green shoots in the South African economy, but for it to get bigger and for the rest of the continent to actually grow together, it's going to need an increase in cooperation and sharing of information. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in South Africa.